playing at a first-team All-NBA level.
All right, we're on Facebook Live.
Is whether his body will hold up over an entire season doing it. But there is zero question that he remains one of the small handful of best players in basketball. And I will be a Michael guy to my dying day. But what has to be mentioned is that Michael Jordan, by this time in his career, had retired twice. And LeBron James is still out there carrying teams. He's not along for any ride. He's the best player on a championship caliber team.
Greeny with Mike Greenberg. Weekday mornings at 10 Eastern on ESPN Radio. Plus, you can watch and listen on the ESPN app. Evan, Canty, and Michelle are unsportsmanlike.
The Yankees get Juan Soto and Trent Grisham in a 7-player deal from the San Diego Padres.
This is last gasp for Brian Cashman. And if this move and the subsequent moves that Brian Cashman is going to make don't pan out, then the person deciding on whether
Hey, Aaron, this is Andrew at the Outdoor Call Radio. How's it going?
Is not going to be him.
Good, good. Hey, thanks again for joining us here this morning. Really appreciate it, man.
On ESPN Radio and on ESPN2.
KRNT Des Moines.
We are just about, we're just getting into the show now, so we will be just about a minute or so, we'll be right with you. Perfect. I'll put you on a quick hold. Be right there.
ESPN Des Moines is paid for by Outdoors Tradition TV, LLC.
All stations, clear the air lanes, clear all air lanes for the big broadcast.
Whenever you're ready.
Mhm. Ready?
Yep. There you go.
All right, welcome to this week's edition of the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday morning all across the good U.S. of A. Good morning, Richard. Man, Richard's on here already. Good to see you, Richard. Good to see you. All right, we got a lot to talk about in the next 2 hours. We got guests. We got start a second shotgun here in Iowa. And we got a whole bunch of other fun stuff for you to talk about today. So, boy, first shotgun went pretty quick, didn't it?
Sorry about that.
Yeah,
Must have
telling you, it's
missed
kind of
something
crazy.
there.
So we got a little warmer weather, which I know a lot of folks weren't happy about, and I just we're just making sure, make sure the cold weather coming in will help everybody, and before you know it, we'll be doing our late season hunts, and everybody's going to be having a good end of the 2023 deer season. Good morning, Connie. Miss Connie's watching this morning at Triple H. Good morning, B-Man. Let's go over to the phones and see what Aaron is doing from Tacticam. Good morning, Aaron. How are you today?
I'm doing well, man. How are you, man?
It's a beautiful Saturday morning in Iowa, buddy.
That's it.
Second shotgun starts today. Just one more season closer to late season.
That's it. We were just traveling through Iowa last week, I guess, or so for first shotgun season. I had to take a swing south of town and just check out all the orange posters up near the Earlham Highway there, and a couple guys had some nice bucks in there, and a couple of buddies who live south of town where I grew up. One gal, this guy's been hunting this 14.0, or I think it was 16 actually. I don't know, probably 170 class deer. Been hunting them all postseason, and a 14-year-old girl got her first deer on it. So great shotgun.
That's hunting. That's hunting. That's what.
Gotta be proud of her.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of them deals. You know, I got to tell you, I was out checking cameras Tuesday, and I had my X Pro, and I love that camera. I just that thing is so easy to set up, and there's hardly anything to do to it. You just follow the instructions on it, and it pretty much sets itself up. But I think for longevity in the field, I still think that SK is my favorite. I don't know what it is, but I use the lithium packs that you guys make at Tacticam instead of the batteries. And if you throw a solar panel up on those with those lithium packs, Aaron, you can almost go the whole season without having to switch out your battery packs.
Yeah, man, you can. Yeah, the SK is backed basically by consumer popular demand, both the SK and the XB. We had moved on from those and went to the X Gen 2 and the X Pro, and both the SK and the XB came back and a little bit faster, a little bit sharper. Obviously some tech upgrades there, but all around the entire lineup is it's hard to beat. I've been running the lithium packs myself. I just switched out my last camera to a lithium pack from the AA, and I think all season long, out of my 5 cameras I've got out, I've had to switch battery packs twice, which has been awesome. And I'm not running solar, running mine right now, but with that solar kit, you're right, it's a year-round system.
Oh, it works great. Morning, Fishing Dave. Good morning, Richard Cron up there in northeast part of the country. Good morning, Pete, the Donut Man, Ariati. Good to see you this morning. I don't think I missed anybody there. Got everybody. Yeah, I was using rechargeable batteries there for a while, and then Ben and I were talking last year, and he goes, "Have you tried our lithium packs?" And I said, "I don't think I have." And it's just so much easier. You just charge the whole tray up and slip it in there, and it just, like I said, the longevity of that thing works really, really well. I've had more compliments this year for just the simplicity of the cameras. At the XBs and I was in Kansas and I forgot to bring an extra camera with me, so I actually had to go buy. I bought an XB, I think it was an XB, and they had them on sale, and I loaded it up and actually left it with my outfitter. I said, "Here, this is Merry Christmas. I'm going to leave this with you because I got like 7 of. I don't need any more at home." I don't know. The older I get, man, I don't know how I forget stuff. I forgot to bring a couple extra of my cameras. I forgot. I'm gonna have to start making me a list before I leave on a 10-day trip or something, just so I can check everything off.
You have to, man. The lists are a lifesaver. I went out. I got halfway from home out here. We're stationed in Maryland right now. My wife's in the Air Force, and so I got a piece of public ground I've been pounding pretty hard in. I got halfway out there for my second bow hunt of the year and realized I'd forgotten my release at home, so I had to drive all the way back and put me about an hour and a half behind schedule. And then the time I got out there today, I actually got my deer. I had forgotten my rangefinder, which wasn't a huge deal, but it just brought me back to 14-year-old me in an Iowa tree stand, trying to guess which tree was 10 yards, 20 yards, 30 yards, whatever. And had to go old school on it, and it kind of felt good to do it. And I made a 40-yard shot by estimating it at 40 yards, and it was exactly 41, I think. So I did pretty good on that one, and got my first Maryland buck. But yeah, man, those lists now I'm the same way. I've got a list on my phone, like all the basics for whether I'm gun hunting, bow hunting, whatever. I've typed them up there in the tree stand while I was waiting for that deer to come in.
Yeah. Yeah, we got B-Man listening in Virginia today. We got Daryl Adams. He's my buddy in Oklahoma. We got Richard Cron. He's up in, I can't remember if he's in New Hampshire he's in the northeast part of the country. I love our audience, man. It's all over the country. The last couple of years, it's nice. It's not just Iowa anymore. So,
fantastic. Yeah, I've been tuning into your show and the app you guys have, and it's kind of amazing to hear all the people are from. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Especially.
Well,
I think when I was 14 or something, when I first started hunting, when I first started tuning into outdoor things. So that's awesome, man.
Yeah, thanks. Now I really feel old. So, yeah, we've been on in St. Louis this is our 26th year on the radio in St. Louis. This is my 23rd year in Iowa, and I think we're the only outdoor show on the radio anymore. So it's just we've been very blessed. Daryl Adams is my buddy in Oklahoma. He goes out and chases after Bigfoot and stuff. He's a pretty cool guy. Him and his brother are both hunters, and I'm actually going to try and get down there and do a turkey hunt with them and see if I can see the big fella sometime. But that'd be cool. Hey, yeah, I'm just telling you right now, man. That Unknown File show that I do on the Outdoor Call Radio app, we're going to start doing that live again in January. I've talked to some biologists and stuff, and it's like I used to be such a diehard skeptic, and I always loved the stories, But after talking to these professors, I mean, these are really accredited anatomy professors. They're not crypto professors or whatever that is, cryptozoology. These are actually biologists and anthropologists, and I mean, they're accredited professors. But when they start talking about the Bigfoot or the foot castings and the foot evidence and the anomalies and the dermal ridge, I mean, it's like, well, how would anybody know how to fake that?
Right.
You know, and it's so it starts you. It really kind of opens your mind up a little bit. It's kind of weird. B-Man says he's having some trouble getting reception in some of the areas in the hollows in Virginia. B-Man, if you're having trouble with that, that SK model Tacticam has a dual antenna system, and I have never not got service with that. So that would be one for you to look at, and you can also go on Amazon. I think Tacticam makes them. Aaron, do you guys have external antennas, or don't you have antennas you can plug in?
Yeah, we do now. So that was actually what I was going to suggest. Go to tacticam.com, check out their external antenna. So it's like I don't know, probably a 12 or 14-inch antenna, and it's got I think it's got a 6-foot cable on it. Might even be longer than that, but anyway, I've had great luck with that. I've got a couple down here in some deeper spots out here in some hollows in Maryland here, but back when we were stationed in Montana for the last 5 years, and there was a couple spots I had cameras out that, I mean, you basically leave your phone in the truck if you weren't using Onyx Maps or something, just because you kind of get service for anything out there.
Yeah.
And I tossed the reveals out, used that extended range antenna, and I would get enough signal to even send videos to my phone. So it was definitely a great tool to add to your arsenal there and kind of keep it in the garage where you find those spots that the standard antenna doesn't get signal, or maybe has a little bit too weak a signal to get the HD photos or whatever you're looking for there. Definitely try out that extended range antenna. It'll be a lifesaver for you.
Yeah, B-Man, those work really, really well, and they're not very expensive either. Good morning, Carl in Kansas. Good to see you, Wolfie. Todd says good morning from the deer stand currently. Have a great weekend. I love it's to me, that's one of the most humblest compliments you can get when people listen to you while they're hunting or fishing. So thank you, Todd. Cheyenne, good morning, and appreciate you, Cheyenne. All right, I think I caught everybody up. Man, I got to tell you, one of the things we're gonna start doing more fishing this year, and we're getting into ice fishing. And I don't know if a lot of people know this or not, Aaron, but you guys have a fish Tacticam, not on the Reveal side, but on the Tacticam side. You guys have an underwater camera that works awesome that you could use for ice fishing if you wanted to.
Yeah, we do. So we've got the fisheye camera. We launched that, 3 years ago now, I think. And,
yep.
It took all the features, that everybody loved about the hunting and shooting cameras, shockproof, weatherproof, the whole nine, and just amplified it, and then optimized the lens for what you want for fishing. So the distances where you're trying to catch a bass in top water, whatever. But that was our first also fully waterproof camera. And actually, Dan, now the 6.0 and the Solo Extreme, all three, so fisheye, Solo Extreme, and 6.0, they're all 100% waterproof down to 30 feet. So realistically, you can use just about any of them. But if you want the best view for up close and personal stuff like fishing, I would go with the fisheye.
Yeah, they do a pretty neat job. I'm gonna use them definitely when I'm walleye fishing this year, just to get some underwater footage, and we'll go from there. But hey, Jeff Knutson, good morning, buddy. I'm glad to see your granddaughter made it back home. I was praying for her there, buddy. It's good to see. Cheyenne, that's very kind of you. Cheyenne says appreciate what you do for the industry, Dan. That's very nice of you, Cheyenne. Thank you. What's your favorite Tacticam, Aaron? Like I said, the Reveal X has been really doing well for me this year. You got the XB, which is one you can usually get on sale a lot of places. That works really well. The Reveal X Gen 2 works well. Which one's your favorite?
You're talking to a guy, ironically enough. I never used trail cameras until Tacticam came out with them, so I've literally loved every single one. And the fact that I was, an adopter to the cell technology first, and then after you go to the pulling cards and stuff, they're so simple. You set them all up, they go right to your phone. It's just, I don't know, it's hard to pick one. But if I had to put my name or stamp on one, I think my go-to is probably the XB. I really, really like it. I love the blackout flash. And now living where we're at here in Maryland, we're pretty blessed. We're back right up to a park that's just, I can hike for about 3 or 4 miles behind the house, basically without even seeing a house, even though you're right next to DC, which is kind of a unique thing. But with it, we get a lot of people that hike back there along with deer watching and everything else. So it's kind of like a dual-purpose security camera. And so with it having the blackout flash, I like it. And every once in a while you do get guys that hike back there at night or whatever, and the people can't see the flash go off. So if you're looking for more of a crossover option into the security space plus simplicity, I really like there's Wi-Fi linked right up to your phone and do your phone for all the setup and everything. And then but it having the crystal clear pictures, really good send on it. The HD photos and videos they get off the XP are awesome. I think I'd have a hard time beating the XP in my opinion.
Yeah, and like I said, a lot of times I think I got one when I that one I got in Kansas. It was on sale for like $119. So you could.
That's a great deal.
Oh, absolutely. You can usually find them on sale and stuff, which is nice. Good morning, Tony. Appreciate that. Cheyenne says the old Elite Remedy put down my first mature buck this year on public mountain land. Congratulations, man. That's awesome.
Heck yeah, congrats.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I got to tell you, when you guys came out with the app for the Tactacam cameras, you can do everything on your phone. You can even format your SD card on there with your app now. I think that's pretty cool, Aaron.
And that's we're a tech company at the end of the day, and a lot of blue collar guys. If you met any of us in person, you probably wouldn't think of Tactacam that way. It's just a bunch of guys that love hunting and fishing and doing our thing. From our ownership down, and we went from when we launched Reveal, almost 4 years ago now. We went from roughly like 50 employees, and we're almost at 400, or we may have even passed 400 at this point. That was a few weeks ago. I heard that, and so it's just exploded. But you look at the tech space of what hunters are looking to do with the future, and just becoming more efficient at hunting and tracking animals and all that whole nine. Like the advancements, you can do a lot with trail cameras hardware wise, but the app is where we know that you have to be constantly putting your focus and attention and listen to the customers about the features that they want. And the whole goal of the app is to make it as simple as possible. From your point, going out there and setting up your camera, the app walks you right through it in like 5 or 6, very, very easy steps. And then being able to control everything from your home is outstanding. So yeah, you can do everything controlling the camera wise from your phone. Format the SD card if you want to do that. Now we have some new hunt control features in there as well. So you can actually, it's been something that's been talked about for a while in the trail camera space, especially now you're getting more and more into stealth cams, is being able to have cameras that, actually, trap bucks, moose and predators and that kind of thing. Well, there's some definite hiccups in that technology, and that most other companies are trying to say that they can use. And so it's really not a great option for the hunter, and they're going to experience some problems with it. Where our side right now, we're actually developing, you're basically developing your own personal algorithm. You can go into your every single one of your photos, and you can personally tag it with whatever that actually is on that camera. And then it actually creates an algorithm that you can search out. So, for here, I've got if I want to know what the best weather conditions, time of day, moon conditions, that this one buck is coming through my backyard, I can just go through and pull my XP camera, backyard, click on the, select the buck tag and select, do daylight photos or whatever, and it's going to tell me all the statistics about when the best time I should actually be out there in the field chasing that guy is, or whatever the case is. So it's pretty neat. So there's a ton of advancements coming on the road. I mean, we're just scratching the surface of what our dev team's been able to do. We have an entire tech team now at Tactacam that's just it's really allowing us to just grow in that tech space. But you're going to see a lot more advancements in that app, and again, just customer friendly, user friendly, and it's pretty mind blowing what they're able to do.
Yeah, there's some neat stuff coming out for 24. I can't wait for next year. That's for sure. Hey, Aaron, hang on. I got to take a real quick break. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
You were hunting.
What's up, everybody?
Crawled onto your leg and is burying its head into your flesh. You can't feel the bite, and you may or may not find the tick. In the coming weeks, you may or may not notice a red ring around the bite. Shortly thereafter, you may or may not get really sick. Your doctor may or may not test you for Lyme disease. The test may or may not detect it, meaning you may or may not get the medication needed. If untreated or not treated on time, you could have a lifetime of complications. Don't take that chance. Get Elimitic clothing from Gamehide. Elimitic features Insect Shield, a repellent that is fused to the fabric fibers. Ticks hate it. Elimitic clothing will retain its effectiveness for the life of the garment and needs no special care. The treatment is odorless and invisible. Wearing Elimitic can help protect you from ticks, chiggers, and other biting insects, and is featured in a complete...
Hard to believe we're only a couple weeks from Christmas already, isn't it?
Visit Gamehide.com.
And we get to start a whole thing over again.
Hey guys, Outdoors Dan here. Do you have a message
Another
that you
year.
need help getting out, or do you need help promoting your business? If you do, we need to have a chat. You ever thought about letting your vehicle do the promotion while you're out driving around town? If you haven't, let's talk a little bit about Chase Decals in Ames, Iowa, and what they can do for you. I just got my truck wrapped up at Chase Decals in Ames, and they did an amazing job. Josh, Bob, and the staff took the time to find out exactly what my needs were, what my goals were going to be, and they went to work designing a wrap that just pops off my ZR7. Now, wherever I go, folks will be talking about the Outdoor Call Radio Network. If you need help getting your message out or showing people what exactly your business does, I want you to pick up the phone and call Josh at 515-292-6466. That's 515-292-6466. Or go online to chasedecals.com and start planning your campaign today.
Going fishing is something we look forward to all week. We all want to be better at it and use the best gear available. Gear that will help us feel the bite better and give superb casting performance. Well, when it comes to sensitivity and longer casts, Trika has people talking. Trika rods are scientifically proven to be more sensitive with their unique weave design, as much as 2 times as sensitive as other costly rod brands. Trika casting performance will give you up to 26% longer cast to keep your bait in the strike zone longer. Trika knows you work hard for your money, and they want to give you a rod that will cast longer and let you feel the bite better without putting the bite on your wallet. Trika rods are significantly less than other high-end rods available. They offer a 1-year, no-questions-asked guarantee. Trika rods can be returned for any reason up to 1 year after purchasing. They also come with a limited lifetime warranty. If you want to see what has anglers talking, go check out Trika rods at Trika.com. That's TRIKA.com.
Hello, this is Dave from JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. We are a full-service gun shop that specializes in helping
This one
you
and
find
one
the
more.
right firearm for your needs. We carry new and used firearms in all shooting disciplines. From
Morning,
self-defense to
Steve.
shooting
Thank you.
enthusiasts,
Morning,
and
Scotty
folks who
Mueller.
like to hunt. We have recently expanded our store to better serve your needs. We still accept trades on all types of guns. We'll also look at any firearm you might wish to sell or put on consignment. JLM Shooter Supply carries firearms to meet any budget, and we can even special order items for those who like to add higher-end guns to their collection. JLM also has a full-time gunsmith on board that can help with all your gun repair needs. So from ammo and hearing protection to gun cleaning kits, holsters, and sights, we handle it all at JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. Please stop by and see us at 6931 Douglas Avenue in Urbandale, or call us at 515-331-1577. That's 515-331-1577.
Hey, Outdoors Dan here. How many times have you had to quit hunting because your feet got cold or uncomfortable? Well, I have a way to keep your feet feeling great in any weather or outdoor activity. Have you heard of Norlander Sock Company? Norlander Sock Company uses high-quality alpaca to produce some of the best socks out there. Alpaca socks will keep your feet comfortable and feeling great all day. Alpaca socks will wick away any moisture that you might encounter, plus work with your
Boy,
outdoor
Nathan's made a
footwear
lot of trades
to
this
keep your
year.
feet temperature
I know.
where they need to
He's
be.
tried a
Alpaca
lot.
socks also has a
I
natural
mean,
antibacterial
still
quality to them
gonna
that will keep
probably
your
pick
socks
first
from
or second
smelling.
next year, but
They have heavyweight and
I mean, I
lightweight
told him
styles
I
with
appreciated
multiple
him
color
doing
and
that
size
this year.
choices for you to choose from.
yeah.
Plus, gift boxes are available.
He shouldn't have
that
made
are
a couple of his
100%
trades with
guaranteed.
that
So this
other
year, when
guy.
you plan your outdoor
No,
activities,
it's just
make sure
I
you keep
think
your feet
it's
comfortable
got to
and
start
feeling
with his
great all
draft.
day.
His
Try a pair of
Miles
Norlander
Sanders trade I
socks,
wouldn't have
pure
made.
alpaca, pure
Oh yeah.
comfort. For more information, just go
I
to
just
NorlanderSocks.com.
just need to make a
Give
few
your
better
feet
decisions.
a treat.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday all across the good old US of A. My guest is Mr. Aaron from Tacticam and Tacticam Reveal. We're just kind of going over some cameras here and stuff real quick, and then we'll be talking about the start of second shotgun today, which runs to the 17th. and we got more stuff to tell you about from there. You know, Aaron, one of the things that I get a lot of questions about as far as formatting the cameras and stuff, and if anybody ever has a formatting issue with Tactacam, all they really need to do is just go to the website. You can download the format on an SD card and then load that SD card into your camera, and you just hit the up key, and it's super simple to do that. And you can always go on YouTube and watch Ben, and he'll show you how to reformat your cameras if you ever need to do that.
Yeah, that's right. And so we do come out with, it's a tech product, so there will be different formats, software upgrades, things like that. And all of our cameras, even back in our point of view camera stuff, we intentionally overbuild the cameras because we don't want to be, the next iPhone that every single year the hunter feels like they've got to get out and get a new camera or whatever. We want that camera to last you for years. With the grand vision of having the lifetime camera, even you'll see some stuff coming out with that. So, as far as software upgrades go, that's going to be a continuous thing. It's how you drive innovation with products like that, and we try to keep it super simple, like you said. The website's a fantastic resource. You can do a basic search on the website and pretty easily find the software upgrade for whatever your camera is. So, example, X Gen 2, XD, X Pro, whatever, just search it out, and there'll be an FAQ section that'll walk you right through it. It's usually 3 to 4 steps. Download the file on an SD card, pop it in your camera, and the app will walk you through the rest, basically, and the process on the website if you're more of a, read-as-you-go kind of guy, too. So, super simple, but that's going to keep your camera up there and kind of give it some upgrades. I just upgraded all my original X Gen 1s to be able to do HD videos and stuff now, too, so they basically operate like my X Gen 2s, but they're 2 years older. So
yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, like I said, I've been using the SKs for a while now, and they still work great. And you don't have to go buy new ones all the time. That's what I really like about that. Hey, we're getting close to getting out of here, but before Christmas is coming up. If someone's looking for last-minute Christmas gifts for their outdoor person in their life, the solar panels are under $60. Those make really, really good Christmas presents. If you want to buy the lithium packs, Aaron, aren't those like $39?
The lithium packs, I believe, are $49.
Okay.
But either way, the amount of savings you're going to get with either the solar kit, the lithium pack, or even both, you're going to have a camera that lasts a season or more.
Well,
in a lot of cases. So.
Not only that, you're going to save a lot of money on batteries every year.
You're going to save money on batteries. You're going to save money on fuel, getting back and forth to the field to change your cameras. It's a way more economical option to do it. And, and even I think some stuff coming out in 24, you guys are going to be pretty darn impressed with making that system even better. So, definitely a well worth your time. If you got a hunter out there using a Reveal camera and you're looking to buy a gift for, either one of those options is fantastic.
Yeah, if they've already got Tactacam cameras, I'm just telling you right now, folks, those lithium packs and a solar panel would make any hunter just super happy. So that would be my recommendations. Aaron, if folks want more information, about Tactacam, how can they get that?
Yeah, super easy. We just actually merged our websites into one, so no more wondering to go to Reveal or Tactacam. It's just super simple. www.tactacam.com.
There you go, and they got new hoodies out too. They got some really cool They got some good hoodies looking out there. So. Aaron?
We just got that new apparel launch in, man, from our partners over at Deadeye Outdoors. And our apparel coming from a guy who's been around the company almost 8 years now. It's been the best apparel that we've had. And we launched it on Black Friday, and it's sold out in a week. So we're just getting more in. So if you don't see your size, keep a lookout. We got more coming.
Yeah,
good stuff.
Yeah, Aaron, if you want to send a 2X hoodie my way, that would be awesome.
Sounds good. Well, you and I are going to be fighting over the last 2X in Stockton.
Yeah, there you go. Aaron, appreciate you. Thank you. Tell your wife thank you for her service, and you guys be well, and Merry Christmas.
Hey, back at you, Dan. Thank you so much for having us.
All right, we'll talk to you later. There he goes, Aaron from Tactacam. That was fun. I love their stuff. Its simplicity that's the thing. I've had cameras where it took me forever to turn them on and then format them and then try to figure out the menu buttons. And I'm not going to say what brand because I want to be fair about stuff. But I've never had an issue with a Tactacam, so they're really, really nice. Second shotgun starts today. It's going to run through the 17th. it's amazing to me, over the time, type of firearms allowed in gun season expanded from original shotgun only to include muzzleloaders, handguns, and now you can even use rifles in certain seasons. It's crazy when it comes to our Iowa gun season. So there's a lot of different opportunities out there. There's an antlerless deer quota that's been adjusted in 24 counties. Make sure that you're measuring that main beam length on each antler. That's a new requirement this year, and they want to know what's going on with how they're trying to determine the age class of the deer is what they're trying to do. But a lot of people have been struggling with that. Is there a game camera that also blasts animal sounds to call in any type of animal you're hunting for? Not that I know of, Daryl, but that's a great question. That would be an idea. I don't know. ATA is coming up next month in St. Louis. You never know. You never know what might be coming out there. Real quick. Changes to deer seasons. Excise tag January antlerless only will be held in any county that still has unsold county antlerless tags by January 10th. Only centerfire rifles 223 caliber and above are allowed during the season. I had a conversation with someone at the conservation department. Don't use your cell phones when you're hunting to coordinate deer movements. Don't be on there. Billy Bob. Hey, this here Scooter. That old Raggyhorn's coming around the point. Billy Bob, I'm telling you, he's coming. Get your bow up. Oh, wait a minute. He stopped over there by that cattail pond. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Oh, he's coming your way. Yeah. Let me know when you get him. Call me back. All right. I'm out. Scooter out. Bye. See you, Bill Bob. Good luck. Don't do that. That is illegal. And they will find you.
Because they have a particular set of skills.
We have a particular set of skills. And we will find you. We will use everything we can to find you and to make sure you're not coordinating old Raggyhorn with your phone.
No phones.
Don't do that. Don't do it. That buck my son shot last weekend was a huge old boy. I can't wait to hear what his score should be, around 190. That's awesome, Richard. That was a good deer, buddy. That was good. All right, I did a video yesterday, and I was at a gas station filling up, Raven and I put a video up there about an app called Upside. Now, I'm not sponsored by this. I don't make anything. Well, that's really, I can't really say that because here's the deal. When I was in Kansas, Pete the Donut Man Ariotti, who is one of the big shots at Daylight Donuts, was in camp. He won our hunt down to Triple H Outfitters. So Pete was in camp with him. He goes, "Hey Dan, have you heard of Upside?" And I said, Pete, I've actually heard about it, but I don't know much about it. I saw it on TV. Fox News and some other stations, they run ads for him all the time. He goes, "Let me show you this." So he pulls out his phone and he shows up his app. He pulls up this app. It's a free app. It don't cost you anything to download. It's right there on my phone, right there. And you pop it on. See where it says Upside? And then it pops up. And then it gives you a map. See the map on there? Well, that map shows you all the restaurants and all the gas stations in that area that you're in that you can get discounts just by using this app. And it doesn't cost you a dime. It doesn't cost you to download it. It doesn't cost you to use it. How they make their money is the people that are offering you the discounts are giving them money to get you to use the gas stations and the restaurants and the grocery stores. So like right there, see where it says claim? So say like I'm at that BP station. They're offering me a discount. Gas is $2.70 a gallon at that station. If you use this app, they're going to sell the gas to you from $2.70 to $2.58. They're going to give you a 12-cent discount. And when you get through filling up, you just hit claim, and it does it for you. All you do is you take your credit card or your debit card. I would suggest your credit card. To be honest, for safety, always use your credit card, and then you put your credit card in there and you open an account, and when that charge goes through on your credit card, they see that at Upside and they give you the money back. I've used this 5 times and I've already made $11.02 for nothing, for just using the app to claim. So Pete said he's used it for a year and he's made over $500 back. So I look at it this way: if it doesn't cost you anything and it makes you money for just doing what you're normally going to do anyway, why not download it and make the money? So if you want to do that, again, I'm not sponsored by them, but here's the thing: if you send me a message on Facebook or an email at outdoorsdan@mac.com and you want to try this, if I send you a link, then I get a couple dollars or a couple cents more off a gallon for everybody I sign up or that signs up under my network. So that's how I'm going to make money off of this. Okay? So if you want to do that, no pressure. I love you. Either way, it's fine. But if you use Casey Rewards or Come and Go Rewards, you can still get those. You just use your card and do what you normally do. You don't lose anything. You're just making extra money for nothing. And you can use it at restaurants like Texas Roadhouse and a whole bunch of other McDonald's, and you can use it at the grocery store too. So if that's something you want to do, just shoot me a message, shoot me an email, and I'll send you a link that's got to have my code for my network, and we'll make some money together. And then the nice thing about it is you can go get all your friends to do it under you, and you're going to make the same thing. It's kind of like a pyramid thing, but it's not, because it doesn't cost you any money. You know what I'm saying? So my little brother called me last night. He goes, "What was that video about?" And I told him, he goes, "Hey, send me that. That's silly not to do it." And I said, that's how I was really skeptical at first when I saw the ads and stuff. I'm going, man, they're going to send me a bunch of sales. They're going to want me to buy. I haven't gotten one ad or one commercial, anything for me to buy anything. They don't do that. It's really kind of cool. So anyway, that's what I've had a bunch of questions. Send me the info. I'd like to use it. Well, Richard, do me a favor. Send me a message. Upside gives you cash back. You can accumulate it and cash out for gift cards or fuel. Not really. Oh, Pete, it is a discount because you're getting discounted on the they're giving you the money back, so you're getting a discount. But that was Pete's side. Richard, do me a favor. I'm not going to remember that. Just will you do me a favor and shoot me an IM on Facebook. Just shoot me a message, because I'm not going to see it on this broadcast, okay? Or remember to do it. So if you'll do that, I would really appreciate it. All right, 7:36. Let me take another quick break. I will be right back. You're welcome, Tony. No, listen. If it saves you, if you make $400 or $500 a year for doing nothing, I'd rather pass that info along to you. I'll be right back.
Vanes are very important to your arrow flight and for consistent grouping. Flex Fletch and its fine lineup of products has been helping archers steer their arrows.
I'm all about saving money, especially the older I get.
Silent Night vanes are 30% thinner with a much greater taper than vanes out there. This contributes to
Andrew actually told me this morning, Dan, you're paying me too much money. I want you to reduce my payback. I mean, it's been a winner of a day already.
Winner of a day, huh?
I bet. Yeah. He goes, "You're paying me too much money, Dan. I can't sleep at night. Cut me back 30%.
Flex Fletch has the vein for you. To see these great veins and adhesives like Zing or Flex Bond to get a great seal on your arrow when you fletch, go to your local dealer or flexfletch.com. Flex Fletch, proudly made in the USA, based out of Minnesota.
In these times when a lot of us are working from home, it's even more important to make sure your home is the right temperature and comfortable.
Now is a great time to call the experts at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling
One more
at
big break after
287-6000 to schedule a check on your current heating and cooling systems.
And then the final break.
Is your house too dry and giving your family issues? A Honeywell dehumidifier system installed with your AC heating system can solve that issue right away. Wyckoff Heating and Cooling is a family-owned and operated business that has been serving Iowa residents and businesses for over 70 years. They offer 24-hour service and programs like the Peace of Mind Plan for less than $15 a month. So if you want more time on the water or in the woods this year, please call the folks at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling for any of your home or business.
Top of the morning, Jeff. Happy anniversary. It does, Pete.
Peace of mind under your roof every day.
Thank you, Richard. Now we just need to get a Daylight Donut reward program going, Pete.
Can you tell me about the new S2 Select and Apex Core?
Yeah, we are super excited about these 3 releases. We'll start with the Apex Core. The Apex Core is a closed hook design where the Apex was an open hook design. It also has a finger through hole. So for extra grip, and also with the closed hook, you can leave it hung on your D-loop while you're in the tree. Second, let's go to the S2. The S2 release is a double sear release. It also comes with a forward trigger, so you get 2 triggers. You get a forward trigger and a rear trigger.
Man, Richard, I'm starting to get excited about fishing season.
Tension offering that has grooves in the handle to eliminate any slipping.
I'm talking spring.
2 moons, so you can fine-tune adjust to get the shot to break whenever you want.
Man, that's awesome. I can't
We
wait
have no
to
ice.
my Scott Archery
It's too
dealer.
hot.
Check these out. If you want more information, folks, go check them out at scottarchery.com.
Too many projects stacking up
I
at home, and
just
do you need some help?
dreading the
Don't worry,
day
Disco
where we
Project
see,
Partners
oh, the
Design
high
and
day
Ankeny.
is
Rob and Megan
20.
Fair have been helping folks catch up on home projects
For
since
hunting, that's good.
2017. Project Partners
Oh,
Design
yeah, for hunting,
specialize
it's
on
great.
refinishing
This
cabinets,
weather
mantles,
pitiful for
bathroom
hunting.
or even power washing and staining the deck out back. Nothing but the best materials on all jobs. For example, on
we do need more Daylight Donuts, Scott. I love Daylight Donuts.
Rob and Megan can also help you design your projects with a mood
I will tell you this, there's a good chance Daylight Donuts will be an official partner of the Outdoors Dan Radio Network next year. And we're going to do the ultimate donut hunt contest. I already got it worked out in my head. I'm going to send you hunting for donuts. Richard, I'm telling you, man, ice fishing right now, unless you go up to Minnesota. Minnesota's got 6-7 inches of ice right now, northern Minnesota. But around here, it's pitiful.
Tacticam has launched the best-in-class cellular trail camera. The
I know a lot of people are really bumming out already for ice fishing. They want to get out there and on the ice. Dave says he's still fishing.
one of the easiest to set up, but the most affordable cellular camera on the market. As you know, you educate your game and leave your scent when checking cameras in the field. With Reveal, those issues are gone. You can receive pictures in almost real time right to your app without going into the field. The Reveal offers half-second trigger speeds. Detects
Well, there you go, Dave. Dave said he caught 7 big crappie. That's awesome.
Verizon and AT&T plans available. 24-inch LCD screen. Adjustable
Oh, that crappie. 70 in Oklahoma yesterday. Yeah, it's miserable, Scott. It was in the 50s here yesterday in Iowa. It's supposed to cool down, though.
The new Reveal by Tacticam saves time, gas, and most importantly, helps you stop educating your game. RevealCellCam.com for more info.
Winter temps call for a winter warm-up, and nothing hits the spot quite like the chicken tortilla soup from Chick-fil-A. The delicious blend
Yeah,
of
chicken
spicy
tortilla
shredded
soup at
chicken,
Chick-fil-A is good.
Oh,
That's money.
count me in.
to keep you cozy all season long. Stop by today and enjoy a couple
Count
of
me
hearty,
in.
spicy,
That's good stuff,
creamy
Maynard.
chicken tortilla soup. Order ahead through Chick-fil-A app. Available for a limited time.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. I forgot to tell everybody, I'm doing a contest on that upside stuff. Because, you know, like I said, if I get, say I get 25, 30 people to sign up under me, I think I make a, I don't know, I'll be getting a pretty good gas discount. So I'm doing a contest. If you send me a thing for a link and I send it, and you download the app and you use it and send me a screenshot of it using the app. I'm doing a drawing right before Christmas. It's going to be like a 2-week deal. Like I said, the only money I'm making off of this is a gas discount, right? Or so Upside's not paying me personally to do this. I'm doing this on my own. So, but the first contest I'm gonna do is a $100 gift card to Pure Whitetail. So if you send me a link or message me on Facebook or send me an email at outdoorsdan.com, outdoorsdan@mac.com. Is that right? Outdoorsdan@mac.com. That's my email. I'll send you the link, and if you send me a screenshot of you using it, I'll put you in the drawing. I'll draw the winner of that Christmas Eve. Okay? And then next spring, I probably won't wait. Probably first quarter next year, towards the end of January. Let's just say after deer season. I'll probably do another giveaway for like a Tacticam camera or maybe an Ozonics unit or something like that. Something big. So, anyway. I got to wait till ATA is over so I see what I'm going to have coming in for prizes. Hi, Patrick. Good to see you. Yeah, we were talking about... So, anyway, that's I forgot to mention that because I said that on the video on Facebook yesterday. So, and I think I had 6 or 7 people email me yesterday. So, we had a pretty good response. Natural Resource Commission to meet December 14th. And that includes our buddy Marcus Branstead, Tom Prickett, Laura Foyle, Uriah Hansen. I know Uriah Hansen. He's a good guy. Tammy Kircher, K.R. Buck, and Laura Kajati. Hope I got that right. The director of the DNR is Kayla Lyon. They're going to talk about donations, public land management, wood duck marsh wildlife management area, Winnebago County. Approval of minutes, director's remarks. They're going to talk about additional deer management zone hunts, which would be like inner city hunts, land acquisition, and blah, 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 blah. So there you go. Donated deer hides benefits disabled vets. So if you shoot a doe or if you got a buck that you're not going to not going to make a shoulder mount out of, just go and why don't you donate the hide or your cape to the Elks Lodge in Iowa, and that's going to help make gloves and stuff for veterans that need gloves for people in wheelchairs and therapy programs for recovering veterans. The Veterans Leather Program relies on the charity of hunters to donate their deer hides. Hunters willing to donate their hides are encouraged to contact their local Elks Lodge drop-off locations to find the nearest lodge. Therapeutic kits and gloves are distributed at no cost to the veterans. That's a really, really nice program. You can call Lisa at 208-360-6294, 208-360-6294, or you can email at Ozzy Widdick, that's OZZYWIDICK at gmail.com for more info. How about that? I called and I talked to my buddy Chad up at the Pines Resort. They've got 6 or 7 inches of ice up at Lake Winnie. They already got people out on the ice fishing and spearing, doing all their stuff. We have nothing here. Nothing. Wah, 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 wah. Just telling you. Pitiful, 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 pitiful. Raven! What you doing, Raven?
Squirrel.
I love you, Raven. My baby puppy. He listens to me every Saturday.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah, he got me up at 1 o'clock to go pee again. I let him out at 9:30. 1 o'clock in the morning. I hear his ear. He flaps his ears. That's to wake me up. And then I hear the Yeah, it's like it's 1 o'clock in the morning, man.
Come on.
So I go open the door, let him out, and then he's out there. I don't know what he's howling or barking at. And I'm out there in my underwear. Raven, get in here. Get in here. You're going to wake the neighbors.
Now that's funny.
Yeah. I don't, you know, I'm too old to be out there in my underwear running after a lab. I'll be on Winnie in February. There you go, Richard.
That's what he's saying. He's like, Dad, stop! I'm hunting.
Yeah, we got acorns on the one side of the. He's probably seeing deer over there. I don't know what, but it's just you let him out, and then you know you're tired. You want to go back to bed, and it's annoying. Yeah.
You know what? If someone's taking a nice stroll at 2 a.m.
Well, I'm just telling you, on the south side of Des Moines, you never know what the hell's going on anymore. We're in a decent neighborhood, and it's just like, really? I better start. I'm about ready to just start leaving the 4570 out by the bed, you know?
Or yeah, just get the robot from RoboCop, set him out there. Just let him patrol your place, you know, scare everybody away.
My wife and I love the house. We love our house. I can't. As soon as the interest rates go down, I'm gonna go buy an acre or two, and get out of town. I'm getting to be a grumpy old man. I want to go where I can go. Yeah. No, I just go where the people ain't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you. And go shoot my bow. You know, do what comes naturally if you need to on the deck. You know, mark your territory. I'm just saying, there's certain things in life that
mark your territory.
Mark your territory. Mark your territory. Well, that's, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. If you don't get arrested.
Yeah. Well, you can't see. That's what I'm saying. I can't go. You know.
Yeah.
1 o'clock in the morning, you get out there and it's cold and it's like, ooh. Now I gotta go. All right, I got a break. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
If you're into cooking wild game or grilling, you probably love to transform your wild game into delicious meals or great tasting snacks. High Mountain Seasonings has everything you need to help you make some of the best tasting sausage, snack sticks, or jerky around. High Mountain Seasonings offers simple, easy-to-use kits that are used at home, including 3 new low-sodium blends that will produce wild game snacks your family will love. High Mountain Seasonings makes grilling steaks or smoking your favorite meats taste even better with their specialty spices, marinades, and rubs for deer, elk, or your favorite steaks. High Mountain has also just introduced taco and fajita blends that are spicing up kitchens and grills all across the country. Look for High Mountain Seasonings at Sportsman's Warehouse or at your favorite grilling retailer.
Remind me next week. I gotta go get a lot of pop and get some popcorn.
Ooh, yeah.
Arlie's got some Christmas tins for us to give away.
High Mountain Seasonings has everything.
It's gonna have kettle corn, caramel corn, and like a Christmas variety.
Our dogs are part of the family, and we want to protect
I said, that's awesome. Who does not like a lot of popcorn? Not this guy. I love it.
No worries. Call Chris at Pet Stop of Des Moines.
Who likes a lot of popcorn? This guy.
Franchise in the Des Moines area and has been keeping pets safe for over 19
You gonna trade me AJ Brown?
No.
I'll give you Jefferson.
You will not.
I'll give you.
I called you out on that one.
I'll give you Gibbs and Devontae Smith. I'll give you Lamar Jackson.
I already have Lamar Jackson.
Well, there you go.
Can't prorate it.
I'll give you Brandon Ayuk. That's a good trade. Ayuk's a young stud.
He is a young stud. I like AJ Brown though.
I'll give you Jets defense.
That would be like 100-2.
How about Najee Harris?
No.
Inconsistency.
Torch Slick Trick. This mechanical head is a clear game changer. The Raptor Trick, Viper Trick, and Magnum X are still available, as well as the standard Slick Trick that just won another award for Best Broadhead. They all offer bone-crushing penetration with superior cutting diameters. They feature an all-steel ferrule Alcatraz blade lock system to prevent broadhead failures at the moment of impact that will help you get your...
Richard, I just sent the link to you.
They can depend on 100% of the time. You wait all season for that shot. Don't ahead that may not
You want me?
deliver
Hey,
a short
you want me to send that to you? That upside? Have you got that?
I downloaded it a little while back, but I haven't done it.
with Slick
You
Trick
want me to send you a
broadheads
link?
and tag your game.
Okay. You should use
I
that,
love hearing that old Tom sound off while you're in the field. Well,
Andrew.
then you need to check out Alive Action
I will.
Decoys. Hey guys, it's Outdoors Dan here. Alive Action Decoys are one of the most realistic decoy systems you can deploy while you're in the field turkey hunting. Wade and Teresa Goddard start with a
Okay,
Dave
I just
Smith
messaged
Gobbler
it to you
decoy and then apply their patented system that
on your
allows you to
messenger.
raise your decoy's tail fan up and down, move it side to side, and even
You're
level
welcome,
that
Richard.
tom up and back.
Well, I mean, honestly, I mean, if you guys, as much as you drive,
Yeah, I very much could use that.
and when you take the kids out to McDonald's or whatever,
So it's just you when you get gas.
if you're at a gas station, you pull the app up and you look at the map and you see what gas station offers you a deal. Go to that one and just, there's a little button there that says, you open the app, and then you just go and see it says claim. When you fill up, you hit claim. That's all you got to do, and it does the rest for you. It's super easy. Like Come and Go has BP, Come and Go. McDonald's is all over the place. Papa John's, Applebee's. I mean, it's nice. I need money. My Little Debbie snack cakes are getting expensive.
Don't forget to take your Tacticam camera. You'll be able to relive your
Why are
trips
we breaking so late?
You were talking all right.
Was I?
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
I don't care what you say, deer hunting is here to stay. I like to take my bow and go. My little raven likes his elk chow. Word. Little bebop. No idea what the heck I just did. 7:55 and some change here on the mighty ESPN.
I think you made history as the only outdoor hunter to beatbox on radio.
Was that beatbox? I thought beatbox was.
Well, you're adding some lyrical elements to it. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
you're basically hip hop.
Was it?
Kind of.
Yeah. Well, that's me, Hip Hop Dan.
Hip hop adjacent.
Yeah, whatever. So we're gonna have Kyle from WorkSharp on. We got a new deal coming next year, either January or February, involving Carl Chevrolet and Smokin' Joe Smelter and WorkSharp sharpeners.
Ooh.
Yeah, if you buy a WorkSharp sharpener, you get a free truck. Or is it if you buy a truck, you get a free sharpener?
Ooh, we should ask.
I wonder which one Joe's going to do. Well, he's got a lot of money. He'll probably just write a check for a truck. You know, he's loaded, man.
Hey, butlers are becoming more expensive these days.
Yeah, Jeeves, I don't know if he's still got Jeeves or not with the cost of
I don't
inflation
know.
and everything.
You know, that's tough.
You know, Smelter gets up in the morning. Sir, would you like your slippers, sir? And then I've already drew you a bath, sir. Go get yourself in the bath, and I'll get your dress pants pressed, and get your jacket ready, sir. Oh, Jeeves takes care of Joe. Have a good day. Work at the Rock and Carl Chevrolet, sir. Save people a lot of money on their trucks, sir.
Right on.
He gets home. What's for dinner, Jeeves? What would you like, sir? Prime rib, surf and turf? Smelter's got it made, man.
Certainly does.
Wish I had a butler named Jeeves.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. All right, we'll be back. Got to take over like a 2-minute break, and then when we come back, we're going to be talking with WorkSharp with Kyle Crawford right here on the Outdoor Call Radio. Sir, what color socks would you like today, sir?
Are you into hunting, fishing, camping, or tailgating? If you are, we'd like to
Wouldn't it be nice to have a butler restring your fishing line for you?
keep your game, beverages, and
Huh?
camping supplies.
Jeeves, I want the spin caster today.
Arctic ice packs are a rugged ice substitute that maintains low temperature longer than a bag of ice and does not have the slushy mess that can contaminate what's in your cooler. If you like to hunt or fish, look at the Alaskan Series or Arctic ice packs that will keep your game or fish at 34 degrees for 3 to 4 days. If you're wanting to really freeze things up, try the Tundra packs that can keep your wild game and fish at dry ice temperatures for the travel back hole.
I got fishing reports yet. They're good. Not.
Temperatures 4 times longer than what a bag of ice can. If you want your game, fish, or camping goods to stay fresh and cold as possible.
You guys see Missouri change their turkey regulations? They're going to start letting you turkey hunt all day. You used to have to quit at 1 o'clock. Next year, you get to hunt all day. Good morning, Jerry. Jerry's in Chicago. Wow. Hey, they got that new McDonald's restaurant there, Jerry, that Macazzo or whatever. Did you hear about that? McDonald's came out with a new type of restaurant. It's kind of like a morning breakfast thing. I know. Why don't they just keep the restaurants they got and make the food better? That'd be my question.
We know that protecting your family's financial future is a
Well, remember when you were a kid and a Big Mac, a hamburger patty on a Big Mac used to be like that? Now they're about as thick as this. That's a McDonald's hamburger patty. I'm just telling you.
American Family Life Insurance.
Morning, Corey.
6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
KRNT Des Moines is 101 FM and 1350 ESPN. Des Moines sports leader.
And that one's gone!
A Des Moines Radio Group station.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
There you go, Jerry. All right, welcome back to hour number 2 of the Outdoor Call Radio. Hour number 2 is brought to you by the fine folks at Elite. Have you taken the Elite Shootability Challenge yet? If you haven't, head over to your nearest Elite dealer. No matter where you live around the country, there's an Elite dealer near you. Go check out the new Cairo or the new Era or the new Ethos. Either one's going to be a good shooting bow for you. Yeah, you'll see what all the fuss is about. Go check it out. Take the Shootability Challenge. You'll see what I'm saying. Oh, I got fishing reports to talk to you about. We got Kyle from Work Sharp Sharpeners coming on. I got the fishing reports, man. We have no ice. We have no ice in Iowa. Either that or is it a thin air? I'll tell you about that in a minute. Norlander Socks has got a new promotion going on this weekend. If you want the real tall, heavy socks, go on there. They're giving 20% off just in time for Christmas. If you buy a pair of alpaca socks and use the code word TALLSOCKS20, you get 20% off. Alpaca socks made in Missouri from Missouri alpacas. That's right. They're Show Me State alpacas. Yeah. They got it. They got it going on. I'm telling you what, the only part of my body that has been not cold when it got cold this season as far as my feet. And that's because of those Norlander socks, man. That alpaca is better than merino wool. It boggles my mind how nice and comfy these socks are.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you. Speaking of comfy, let's head over to the phones and go talk to my buddy Kyle Crawford. How you doing, Kyle?
I'm great. How are you, Outdoors Dan?
I'm doing well because my feet are warm.
Happy feet is a happy body. I couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah, I give my feet a treat. I wear alpaca socks now.
Good socks make a difference. I'm a believer.
Oh, I'm telling you, man. They're the Work Sharp Sharpeners of socks.
Sharp knife, good pair of socks. I can conquer anything.
I'm telling you. How you been? I ain't talked to you in a while.
Things are great. Yeah, feeling really grateful. We've had a wonderful year. Our new products are doing great. Customer response is fantastic. And heading into the holidays, it's just a great time of year. How about you? How are things for you?
Well, I'm struggling deer hunting. I've gotten one nice buck this year. Iowa's been kind of tough on me. I'm just not seeing the deer like I should be. And but that's hunting. we got late season yet, so it's not over. It's not over. Did Napoleon give up during the Revolutionary War? No, he just kept going. Actually, Napoleon. Yeah, it's a thing off of Animal House. You ever seen Animal House?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He had all the history wrong.
Yes, he did. So many things.
Oh yeah, yeah. If Andrew was a good producer, he'd have the music going. But see, he's over there on his phone tweeting.
No,
He's tweeting.
I'm not gonna oblige that.
Yeah. He's over there just
It's way
tweeting
too
away.
early for those shenanigans.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Way too early.
So, Kyle, I got to tell you, I was super excited. I sent you an email. I told you that our buddy over there at Carl Chevrolet, they want to do a work sharp, and should say in Sharp in the outdoors promotion next year. And you love the idea. I knew you would, because what does not go better than Chevy and Work Sharp? Two great things to stay sharp in the outdoors.
I love it. Happy to participate. What a great opportunity. And we're going to move some sharpeners. Some people are going to win some cool prizes.
Yeah, I actually thank you for getting those out. I already got them. So after the first of the year, we'll start doing that. I'm excited about that. I just, I tell you, the new, forgive me, Kyle, but the longer whetstones that you sent me, I love that thing, man.
A lot of people do right now. It's really been a great new product. We just continue to find ways to help people sharpen knives.
Yep.
Whether it's in the kitchen, in the field, in the bench top. We keep listening to customers for new and different ways that they want to get the job done. And the response to the new products has been great.
Well, I mean, that's been a staple for folks for a long time, was to have a whetstone, right?
Yeah, that's historically been, the way to do it. You just sharpen on the whetstone like your granddad did and the way he taught you. But it can be hard to learn, and that's one of the things our Work Sharp products do, is we make sharpening easy. So now anybody who wants a sharp knife can get it done.
Yeah, and how long is that thing?
We released that, the way time flies. It was over the summer.
Well, I know, but isn't it like 15 inches or I mean, it's really big. It's not a little whetstone. It's what is that, 10, 11 inches long?
I want to say it's 8.
8 inches? Well, hey, I couldn't remember either. I just know that it's what's nice about it. It's got the angle guides on each end of it, so you don't have to guess about the angle of your blade. It's already there for you. You just lay the blade flush down on it and go across. I mean, it's super easy.
Makes it so much easier, and that's what customers tell us is the biggest struggle, is getting the angle correct and consistent. And if you can't stay correct and consistent in knife sharpening, it can be pretty frustrating. So with those angle guides, it makes it quick and easy to get that same consistent edge every single time you sharpen.
Yep. Good morning, Roger, up in New York. Thank you for watching us up in New York. Not New York City, New York. And then we got Scotty Mueller, who's a taxidermist in Oklahoma, watching us right now. And he says a sharp knife is a safe knife. I would agree with that.
Absolutely. The biggest accidents and no moments I've had were a dull knife, not a sharp one.
Yeah.
Absolutely agreed.
I still think my favorite Work Sharp sharpener of all time is the guided field sharpener. And the reason is I got one in my tackle box and I got one in my pack. And no matter what I'm doing, and I know a lot of folks like the replaceable blade knives now, and they're nice. I'm not, I don't have a bit of problem with them, but when you're out in the middle of nowhere, I want to have a good, sturdy, safe knife. Like, I carry my Benchmade knife everywhere. And if it comes down where I'm stuck in the outdoors and stuff, I want to have a sturdier knife than a replaceable blade knife. And what's nice about it, if I'm having to use kindling, or if I need to cut rope, if I need to make a shelter, I know I'm always going to be able to put an edge back on that knife within a minute, 30 seconds to a minute. It's super easy to do. And and I know you and I have talked about this over the years, that field guided knife sharpener for survival, it's got the plates are magnetically placed on that sharpener there's a compartment in there. You can put matches, you could put some fishing line, you could put anything pretty much you want in there, and you got a little survival kit in your sharpener.
Absolutely agree. That's the one that I use the most also. That guided field sharpener is the one that taught me how to sharpen, because it helped me learn that right angle to get onto the knife, so I can get that perfect 20-degree edge on my knives. And more importantly, I can maintain it when I'm out in the field. It's so quick and easy, and it's a lot less dangerous than swapping blades. I mean, when a blade goes dull and your hands are dirty and wet, changing a blade can be a precarious experience. So I also feel more comfortable with a primary knife that I know and trust, and I know I can resharpen in the field.
Yeah, how many times have you forgot to take your extra blades with you?
I never forget my primary knife.
Well, that's just it. I mean, I was just talking about forgetting stuff when I go hunting. I forgot to take one of my trail cameras with me, and I forgot to take my rangefinder with me one trip. I mean, I'm always forgetting something, and I don't have to worry about my Benchmade. The Benchmade, I like Benchmade. They're just high quality made knives, and I don't get a dime for saying that. I personally went and bought a couple of them. And, man, they just hold an edge really well. And, you know, a lot of times, Kyle, I don't even have to use the plate. I just use a ceramic rod just to put an edge right back on my knife real quick.
I absolutely agree with you. Maintenance is the best way to stay on top of a sharp knife. With our products, there's a ceramic hone, so you can do that, you know, daily, twice weekly maintenance. And if you maintain your knife, that task of heavy sharpening, you can really put that off for quite a long time.
Yeah.
Just like, you know, any other maintenance in a piece of equipment. If you just do a little bit at a time, you can really keep that knife edge and peak performance.
Well, I have to be honest with everybody. Before I go on a hunting trip or a fishing trip, I take the kitchen sharpener that I got for Jenny, and I go and I run my hunting knife through there one or two cycles, and it's sharp when I get done with that. And then, if I'm going fishing, I'll take my fillet knife and I'll run that through a couple times. And then after I filleted a few fish, like I said, I just run it across that ceramic rod one or two times, and it's right back where I'm ready to fillet again. But you know, that kitchen thing, when you came out with that automatic kitchen sharpener, was a year or two ago. Yep. That thing's just not for your culinary. It works great on your kitchen knives. But don't tell anybody, folks. But I'm always running my outdoor stuff through there too. It's easy.
I'm guilty of the same. It's okay. But
yeah.
But it is. You got a great point there. I mean, sharpen before you go out in the field.
Yep.
And then you've got jobs to be done in the field, and you get jobs to be done when you get home. And that's one thing that we want to do at WorkSharp is make sure that everyone has a knife sharpener that they're comfortable with for how and where they want to sharpen. So we do have a full line of kitchen knife sharpeners. And the newest one to the lineup, Outdoors Dan, is our new rolling knife sharpener that, talk about easy. I mean, it has a magnetic block to set the angle. You roll the abrasive carrier back and forth. I mean, it is game-changingly easy now for anybody to maintain their kitchen knives.
Yeah. Hey, you know, Respect the Game TV's, our YouTube page is over 300,000 viewers now.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And you know what? Next time you talk to Larry, you should probably talk to him about doing like a little YouTube thing. Because I think a lot of people, Larry's constantly sharpening stuff with WorkSharp. And I know we've been showing stuff in the field and stuff, but you might want to tell him when you get some of the new product to him, you might want to have him just do like a little vignette on some of the new stuff and how to use it.
That'd be great. Yeah, it's seeing is believing. I mean, it really demystifies knife sharpening when we can have, even if someone just gives us a minute's moment to just show how fast and easy knife sharpening can be. It's really it leaves people hopeful that they can solve this problem of knife sharpening, because many struggle to, get a sharp edge and maintain it. It can be a challenge.
Yeah. Fishing Dave says he uses his WorkSharp sharpener. It does a great job on his fishing fillet knives. Dave, I'm telling you, anything you really need, anything Kyle and I figured it out a couple years ago. You can sharpen pretty much anything and everything except ice skate blades. That's it.
That's it. From lawn and garden tools, kitchen tools, scissors, your pocket knives, hunting knives, outdoor knives, axes. If it has a cutting edge and we can get to the abrasive to the edge, we can sharpen it. It's fun. We challenge ourselves, in a fun way at the office. Think you can sharpen this, think you can sharpen that. It's a lot of fun.
Wait, what's the difference between the professional kitchen knife sharpener and the regular kitchen knife sharpener?
There's a few added benefits there for the customer that allow them to change the abrasive grit belts when they're sharpening, so they can get a different honing step with the belt technology.
Mm-hmm.
There's also the ability to change the angles. So for those that have specialty kitchen knives that have different edge angles, they can make those accommodations, for an Eastern or Western knife or a special grind. So it's just a different level of enthusiasts who, based on their collection or expectations or skill level, so there's just more features there for them. And many of us outdoors, Dan, we just want a sharp kitchen knife. We just want to put it in, pull it through, get that sharp knife back into service. So it just provides not only a different price point for customers, but also different skill levels. So some are quick and easy, and some have some more features that can give you different edge types or edge angles.
Hey, I just saw something, and I don't, you and I've been working for you for, gosh, we've been working together for almost 8 or 9 years now. You know that?
Time flies.
And I don't think I've ever bugged you on the air, but I'm going to bug you now. I didn't know you guys had Benchmade knives.
We partnered with Benchmade on what was a limited edition production run of our Worksharp colors in a Benchmade bug-out knife. So I worked with them to spec the color, so it's got that nice, rich Worksharp amber. We upgraded the steel. We made some treatments in black finishes. I'm biased. I carry it, most days, but it's a great knife. And yeah, we do sell that on our website.
Would you send me 2 of those?
I can.
Would you do that? I won't bug you for anything personally for another year.
Well, at least bug me in the next 6 months. This is the fun part.
Well, no, I just know this isn't for me to use for a promotion. This is going to be for me. So I did not, but I will show that off whenever I can. Do you mind doing that?
No, I'm taking a note now. I will get with my team and make sure we get a couple knives sent your way.
Oh, you are awesome. Yeah, and those will be put to good use. So, and it's got the Worksharp colors, so that'll make me really happy.
That would make me happy too. Thanks for asking. I'm happy to do that. It's the holidays. Isn't this the time of year we express our gratitude?
He's better than Christmas, folks. I'm telling you. I'm going to show. Hey, when we do the Iowa Deer Classic, listen to this. The Iowa Deer Classic in first weekend of March, we got Respect the Game TV booth, we got the Outdoor Call Radio booth, and we have Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls, all 3 together in a row. And yeah, and I'm going to tell you, we're going to have Worksharp sharpeners. We're going to do a special giveaway. Kyle sent me some of the stuff for the Carl Chevrolet promotion for Chevy, but I'm going to take 1 or 2 that we're going to do a special Worksharp promotion at the Deer Classic, where we're going to get every day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm going to give away 2 or 3 of the manual sharpeners, and then we're going to have a couple special drawings for electric sharpeners. But Larry and I are going to show you how to sharpen them on the guided field sharpener and the pocket knife sharpener at the booth. So, Kyle, that's what I'll use to show people how to keep it sharp.
Wonderful. Thanks for doing that.
No, that's good.
I appreciate you doing the demos. Isn't it fun to show people how easy knife sharpening can be? For me, it just never gets old when I see that moment where they go, wow, I think I can finally sharpen a knife.
Yeah, Pete the Donut Man Ariotti. This is one of our listeners. It's we gave away a $5,000 hunt to Triple H Outfitters in Kansas last year, and Pete was our winner. He's a big shot at Daylight Donuts. You ever heard of Daylight Donuts?
No, unfortunately, we don't have those out here.
Yeah, it's a big donut chain all through the Midwest. And Pete, I don't want to put words in your mouth. I don't know how far out you go, but I mean they're all over Missouri and Iowa and Kansas. I mean they're all over the place. But he goes, tell him to send 3. Pete's always angling, Kyle. He's always angling.
I like you already, Pete. Thanks for listening.
Pete, you're just out of luck on that. I'm not. I'm going to get one for me and one for Larry, so we can use it at the booth. So there you go.
Hey, we got great deals going on the website right now, Pete. We're calling it the 12 Days of Sharp. We have a different offer every day, and I know one of those promotional offers is on that Benchmade Bug Out Knife.
Yeah, I mean, Kyle's like one of the big ramrods at Work Sharp, Pete. So you could always offer to send like 5 or 6 dozen donuts out there or something. Are you a donut fan, Kyle?
Who is not a donut fan, outdoors fan?
Well, you're not. I'm fat and chunky. You're not. You're in shape. So I didn't know if you partook or not. So.
Oh, of course. Who doesn't love a great donut?
Yeah. Hey, Kyle, hang on. I got to take a real quick break. We'll be right back with Kyle from Work Sharp on 1350 ESPN. 4 would be better. There you go, Richard. You guys. Aaron said they're not seeing any deer this morning. Did anybody else see a first deer season when there was hardly any deer hunting all week and only seen a total of 7? Aaron, I'm in the same boat as you. Only saw 3 while in the stand this year. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm with you guys. It's been a weird year, man.
If you feel safe walking in the field or fishing the creek, your safety should be paramount. Let me introduce you to Alaskan-based Diamond D Outdoors and the Denali Chest Holster. With fast and easy access to your firearm, the Denali Chest Holster offers the security you require while not being cumbersome. The Denali Chest Holster is handmade for both revolvers
I
and
appreciate you doing
semi-automatic
that.
pistols.
They're going crazy on Facebook live stream right now.
Easy access to your weapon, no matter if you're waist deep in the river or sitting in a tree stand. The Denali Chest Holster is truly the ultimate outdoor
I had no
holster.
idea you had
Headquartered in
that.
Alaska, Diamond D Outdoors knows a thing or two about protection while enjoying the outdoors. The Denali Chest Holster is made in the USA and has over 34 different variants to fit you.
We didn't get another knife partner, since Kershaw. I mean, that really made me sad when they didn't renew. They were with me for 16 years.
Feeling safe wearing your Denali Chest Holster.
People change their philosophy,
let me ask you
I
a
guess.
question. Do you like to go
just the YouTube page alone on RTG, it's almost 350,000 now. That's strong.
On all sorts of boats to help keep wakes.
Yeah, that's just the YouTube. That's not even counting the TV audience. I mean, you're talking several million.
By Mike and his family.
But
made from a 1/4-inch tinted polycarbonate, heavy-duty aluminum frames,
I hate it, Kyle.
extruded rubber for superior
Kyle, it's been a struggle this year, bud. I told Larry I'm going to try to do the TV show maybe 2 more years. Because I'll be 60 in February.
So when you hit the water
I'm going to do the radio
we'll
show for another 10 to 12.
Let Wave Whackers
by
keep
then
you
I'll
dry
be
and secure.
But
Check them out at
wavewackers.com. Radio's easy to do.
Or just pick up the
I'm just
phone
tired of carrying 80,
call.
60, 70
You're gonna
pounds of
love
cans.
your Wave Whackers, and they're going to help keep you dry.
Is it time to get your carpet looking like it did when you first moved in?
Well, you know what you're getting.
Have you had some water
Yeah,
issues
you know it's
that need to
getting
be
bad
taken
when
care
you
of in
get to the stand or the blind. You gotta.
Well, if you call Jesse at Richard Remediation and Cleaning in Ankeny, Iowa,
I mean,
Jesse has been helping folks get their carpets, upholstery,
I've been
tile,
doing
and
this
grout
forever.
looking great again.
Hey, I want to tell you this out there, and I mean it with all my heart.
Richard Remediation
you will
and
never know
Cleaning
how
can
much I
handle any
appreciate our
size
partnership
job,
and our
from a single
friendship.
home to
You've
multi-unit
always been great
apartments or
about stuff,
offices.
and
They offer
it's
first
good to have a
responders
partner
and
like
military
that.
discounts every day. So if you need help at home or work getting
Yeah,
things
well,
back to normal,
well,
or
I
cleaning
appreciate
up
it. Hang
after
on,
the
we're coming
pet when
back
they
a little
make a
bit. Hang on.
mistake, pick up the phone and call 319-400-6921. That's 319-400-6921.
I gave you a Christmas bonus. You should give me a AJ Brown for Christmas.
Cleans it all.
Good.
Look him up
Yeah,
on Facebook,
work all the
Richard
angles.
Remediation and Cleaning, or call 319-400-6921.
Morning, Jacob.
Hey guys, Jackie Bushman here with Bugmasters. When it comes to food plot
I'm telling you guys, our deer herd, I think, is down in Iowa. That's just my humble opinion, but I was talking to some of the other farmers that I hunt around, and I don't know what's going on. We didn't have any EHD that I know of around us, but I'm just not seeing the deer movement like I should be.
Perfect for your hunting property. So do yourself a favor and swing by and support your local co-op or farm supply store and ask for Backwoods Attraction to set yourself up for a successful fall.
That big buck has eluded you for seasons. You see his scrape line, but just can't figure him out. Have you heard of Pure Whitetail? Pure Whitetail can help you see more deer and target that buck that haunts you. Pure Whitetail has some of the best deer scents you can rely on to work scrape lines or build mock scrapes that will help you see more deer. Pure Whitetail's natural and synthetic products are developed straight off their farm. Scents like Bedded Up, Fixation, and Power Shot, to name a few.
Yep.
Scents are available in powder and liquid form to last longer than hanging branches or scrapes. Try the
Morning, Brant.
Ester scent. It's a
Boy, you guys have been doing good upland hunting, buddy.
Pure Whitetail is more than scents. It's a community of hunters that are family. Just go to purewhitetail.com and check out all they have to offer. Scents, hunting gear, seed, grilling sauces, coffee, apparel, field staff opportunities, and family. Want to be more successful in the field? Go to purewhitetail.com or look them up on Facebook. If you love to hunt, join the Pure Whitetail family today.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio on 1350 ESPN. Our guest is Kyle Crawford with Work Sharp Sharpeners, and we're talking about things. You know, you and I don't talk about this enough, but, you know, we always focus on the knives and the axes and camp tools and stuff, but I got a ton of anglers. I should call them anglers instead of fishing folks, but and did I tell you I got another boat coming?
You're getting a new boat?
I went to the doctor because I don't know if I told all my partners or not, but I had cancer 2 years ago, and I went to the VA and I was my nose, the outside of my nose, it would just start bleeding on the outside for no reason, and then it would heal and then do it again. I said, this isn't right. So I went to the VA and the doctor says, I don't think it's anything to worry about, and it kept doing it. And I went to the an ENT doctor, not an ENT doctor. Is it an ENT, ears, nose, and throat? I went to a dermatologist is what I went to. And I said, look, this is what's going on. I'm in the outdoors all the time. He goes, you got cancer. I can tell you already. So they did a biopsy, and it was a basal cell something, and they had to cut about a quarter size off the side of my nose. It was bad, Kyle. And he goes, you're going to need to limit your time in the sun. And I said, well, I live in the outdoors. That's how I make my living. He goes, you hunt? He goes, I know you're a bow hunter. He goes, do you fish? And I said, yeah, I just got a new boat. And he goes, probably need to not be in the fishing so much. So I sold my boat. Kyle, I got a Lund. I got everything I ever wanted on a boat. I saved up for it, and I sold it to one of my buddy's dads. I gave him a great deal on it. But anyway, long story short, I went back to the doctor, and I went back to the dermatologist. I went to a new dermatologist, and they had a recheck, and they said everything looks great. You know, just keep coming in every year. Let us check in. And I said, well, I've been keeping out of the sun and stuff. And he goes, what do you mean? He goes, well, the doctor that told me when I did the surgery said that I need to quit fishing or limit myself. And he goes, Dan, just wear those fishing shirts with the UV blockers and just wear sunscreen. He goes, chances are that cancer on you was probably from something 20, 25 years ago that, the exposed. He goes, as long as you do that, you go fish. So I got home and I told Jenny what happened, my wife, and I go, I hate to ask you this, but can I get another boat? And she goes, I don't care. So I got another boat coming this next spring. I actually, you know what I did, Kyle? I went into my retirement because the stocks have been so bad. I went into my retirement and I pulled out the money from there. I figured that boat's going to hold its value more, and I'll always have that money if I ever need it than worrying about the stock market. So I'll have my new boat in March, and I'm super pumped.
That's so exciting. Mostly, I'm grateful that your health is back. That is first and foremost the thing to celebrate.
Well, it wasn't.
Secondly, yeah, I'm so glad you got a new boat.
Well, and I you can't find it. I couldn't find a used. I tried to buy a used one first, but man, everybody's hanging on to their boats. I don't blame them because everything's so much more expensive now, Kyle. Isn't it? It's crazy.
It is. It is. Even used equipment, that's moving around. Yeah, things just cost more.
Yeah. So
I agree with you. I'm a believer in that sun protection clothing.
Yeah.
My brother works over at Costa Del Mar. They do sunglasses and a lot of that sun protection gear. Primarily for us water sport people. And I'm a believer. I get the long sleeves with the hood, and it really helps me stay out of the sun.
Oh yeah, I called Game Hide and I got some fishing shirts ordered, and some hoodies and some fishing hoodies. They're real light, and then I'll just be wearing sunscreen and I'll wear I can't remember what the hat is. It's a fishing hat. A Tilly. I got me a Tilly hat. So whenever I get to where I'm anchoring or jigging, I'll just put my Tilly hat on, so I'm protecting my ears and the back of my neck and everything. But yeah, but we don't talk enough about using those work sharp, the guide, like the fielded guide sharpener that we talked about earlier. You can actually sharpen all your fish hooks on that.
Absolutely. Yeah, we have a ceramic hone on that sharpener, so you can do your touch-ups, while you're out in the field, your pocket knife, your fillet knife. But we put a groove in there for all your fine points and fishing hooks. So now you've got a complete sharpener to put in your tackle box, from your fillet knife, your pocket knife, your line snips, all the way to your hooks.
Well, this is a great time, and I know we got a lot of people chomping at the bit to go ice fishing, but it's unseasonably warm here in the Midwest. It's in the 50s, so we don't have any ice in Iowa. Northern Minnesota's got 6-7 inches of ice already. So, but right now, folks, it's a great time to get your tackle box out, get your treble hooks. If you need to replace any of your treble hooks, and just make sure you make them sharp. And then, because if you don't have a sharp hook, you're going to miss a lot of fish.
So true.
Yeah.
So true. And it's so easy to sharpen them now, and
it gives you something to do, Kyle.
Yeah, it does. It gives us all something to do. We get ready when we go out. When we're trolling around, you can touch up your knives, your hooks. You got to be ready for that moment, and a sharp knife and tool is going to help you do it.
Yeah.
For something that $40 fits in your pocket, your pack, your tackle box, your glove box, it's really going to be a value add tool for about anyone who's living the outdoor lifestyle with us.
Oh, it pays for itself easy. I'm just telling you, stocking stuffers, that guided field sharpener is one that you should get. If you really want to make somebody's day, get the original Work Sharp sharpener, the electric one. That'll last a lifetime. And you can do, I'm just telling you, I have never had anybody complain about Work Sharp stuff, Kyle. That's one of the things I love being a partner with you.
Appreciate that. Yeah, we work really hard to create a great experience for our customers, both in the product itself, and this Outdoors, Dan, we have some of the best customer service in the industry. We have sharpening experts in our building in Oregon. Take the time with you, with anybody, to learn the product, learn sharpening, and be successful. We are absolutely committed to that positive experience for all of our customers.
Aaron wants to know if you guys ever reached out to the Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts and showed them how to properly sharpen knives.
I'm so glad you asked that question. Just this past week,
really,
a good friend of mine is a troop leader here in Southern Oregon, and he reached out to me and he asked about how to build a knife skills training course for his troop. So I partnered with some of my friends in the knife industry, and we got some of those wood knife kits to teach the kids about knife safety and knife handling. I contributed some knife sharpeners, a pocket knife sharpener, very quick, easy, angle-guided way to learn how to sharpen. We had an absolute blast teaching this troop of 25 kids about knife safety, knife use, and how to sharpen.
Did you film that?
We were not able to film that, which I understand and respect. There's other people's kids.
I got you.
it's a world we live in. As a parent, I understand. So it wasn't about the PR event. Outdoors Dan, as you know, we do things here at Workshop from the heart that feel like the right thing for our community, however big that community is, not necessarily for the marketing story or the PR. So there are little things like that happening, all over the country where people are reaching out to us and asking us to support their local efforts. And in most cases, we're happy to do it. But those are important moments for us to show up and support communities that are teaching kids outdoor skills, the lifestyle. It's important that we invest in that for the future.
Well, yeah, it's the next generation of we want to keep people outdoors. Well, yeah. I'm going to tell you, I didn't know that you did that, but that's awesome. So a half hour with you always goes too quick. So I will. Can we get you back on after you get back from SHOT Show and all that other fun stuff?
Would love to. I so enjoy this time with you. I'd be happy to be back.
Okay, we'll get you back on first quarter, and let me know if you need anything. And I'm just going to tell you one more time, thank you very much for sending those knives. I will think of you often while I'm using them.
I know you will. The ask has already been sent in. It'll be sent out next week. And for everyone else, have a sharp, safe holiday. And if you have any curiosities, visit worksharptools.com or jump on YouTube. We have 100+ episodes of sharpening educational content. So come learn with us and live a sharp life.
There you go, buddy. Thank you so much, and happy holidays.
Appreciate you. Happy holidays. Stay sharp out there.
Thank you, Kyle. There he goes, Kyle Crawford, Worksharp Sharpeners. Really, really great guy and a great company. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Hi, this is your old friend Speed over at Speed's Golf.
I love Worksharp. They're awesome.
Just hop on over here. We've got a nice selection of new and used golf carts. We're a club car dealer, so we've got a nice selection of new onward cars, as well as a good mix of utility carts as well. We've got a number of pre-owned golf carts in all types of price ranges, available with fancy wheels, stereo.
Good morning, how's it going?
Speed's Golf Cars. Let the folks at
Good.
Speed's
Good. We're a little late, and
check out our
as usual,
website
it's
for
because of Dan.
complete inventory at speedsgolfcars.com.
Are you getting ready for hunting season? Well, you've done your homework, and
Such
now
a
the time is getting
unthinkable scenario that would ever occur.
I am taking resumes for producers again.
I have an answer. The Milo Locker in Milo,
Not
Ohio.
yet, anyway.
The Milo Locker has been processing wild game and general locker animals for over 15
He's
years.
going to tee off on somebody.
Daryl and Angie are the owners, and they take great pride in the fact that they do everyone's order
Whatever
the way
floats
the
his boat.
customer
I hear
wants
you.
it. You can have your deer, moose,
Well, he doesn't have a boat
or
right
even
now,
bear
so I guess
processed
whatever.
and hand-wrapped, cut to your specifications.
I don't know.
If you like tasty snacks,
yeah, someday.
Daryl does a great job making snack
It'll
sticks,
mean much more
summer
when he
sausage,
actually has
and
the boat.
jerky with all sorts of cheese and spice combinations.
Oh.
They do a ton of deer each year at the Milo Locker, and they do each order like it was their own. So if you get lucky this year and
how's it
need a
going
good
with you?
locker, try the Milo Locker. Check them out today or just give them a call at 641-942-6231. And you're on your way to some great eating. In the mood for a great family treat or a special gift idea? Hop on over to the Lotta Pop store, located at 647 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny. That's where you'll find
No, I'm not getting rid of Anu.
But we could all be honest here. We could, if it was normal, we'd be freezing right now at 20 degrees.
It'd be better deer hunting.
You'll find something for everyone at Lotta Pop in Ankeny. Harley and his crew can help you pick out the perfect variety pack, tin, or gift package. Lotta Pop has everything you'll need from ready to eat.
Well, it's 37 degrees right now.
Any event. Everyone loves popcorn, especially when it's from Lotta Pop. It's the same great popcorn you'll find at the Iowa State Games, locally grown and popped to perfection. Lotta Pop can help with any special occasion, corporate events, and special fundraising.
I would rather it be to the point where it's snowing if it's going to be cold. But the one thing I will say absolutely no to is when it's too cold to snow. Yeah.
Hey, students, are you into shooting sports?
That's
exactly.
Mother Nature needs to be fired for that.
College? Grandview University is a small private college that is looking for students that have a passion for the shooting sports and learning. Grandview University has a shooting sports program.
I will, Brad.
You are guaranteed for your whole education.
For now.
That means your cost won't go up. You will get to experience a new level of competition and learn at a small class
We just got
size
about a
with the
minute
feel of a
left,
larger
and
campus
then we'll
with a
be right
ton
with you
of
here.
opportunity.
Andrew on the phone.
So if you're ready to advance your education and love to shoot,
It's called courtesy.
Hello!
Not drilling into your guest.
It's Andrew! How are you? Oh, nothing. How's the weather?
Why are you yelling?
If you like to shoot for the stars and push yourself, Grandview
Yeah, what'd you eat for lunch yesterday?
I can't hear you.
Yeah, what?
Huh?
Yeah. Nah, we're just having fun as usual. Another Saturday show.
That's why your boots need to fit and perform
You know,
when you're on
hi Andrew, it's the Outdoors Dan Show. What? Can I put you on hold real quick? Thank you.
Oh, it can't be that cold. They're guests.
That's not cold. That's being short and professional.
No, they want to enjoy it. They want to have a conversation.
How's your grandma? Hey, how's Aunt Mabel doing, Joe?
She has an Aunt Mabel?
I don't know.
riding snowmobile trails or ice fishing in sub-zero weather. I tested
Yeah, I took the dog out and watched it do its business the other day. How are you doing with your animal?
Does he have a dog?
I'm sure he does.
I should ask him.
I'm surprised you haven't.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about how you and getting your boat and all that.
Yeah, I don't get my boat till March.
Yeah. So you can't float your boat now.
I'm looking forward to fishing this year. I missed fishing the last couple of years. I just love being out on the water, man. I love it.
Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
Gonna take you for a ride in my brand new car.
All right, welcome back to 1350 ESPN. Sitting here thinking about Jenny. Jenny, why don't you make those waffles, Jenny? Huh?
Really? That's what you're thinking about right now.
Well, she's making homemade calzones today. Calzones? Calzones. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, whatever floats your boat, Dan.
Whatever floats my boat. Victoria, good morning, Curtis. Mother Nature needs to get on her. Yeah. All right, let's go say hi to Smeltzer. What's up, Smeltzer?
I just adored your song that you just made up.
Jenny, why don't you make those waffles, Jenny?
I'm sure she just loves it just as much as the rest of us.
Oh, she loves me. Brad Tingley said to tell you hi.
Oh, where'd you see him at? Hello,
I didn't see him. He's messaging me watching on Facebook Live right now.
What's her name?
Yeah.
Well, hi, Brad. Hopefully you're having a great day.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's all we have for today.
Yeah,
All right, folks, we're done. Bye.
Larry says, good morning, Dan. I'm in a tree. Sorry I can't listen in. That's all right. I can't believe you're just watching. Morning, Jeff. What's going on?
It's cold out.
It's
windy.
It's not cold out.
Yeah, me and Andrew were just talking about it. How
It's 37 degrees.
That's too cold, Dan. It needs to be like Florida weather.
Yeah.
No, it needs to be like 15, 20 degrees right now. So the deer are moving.
Well, you just got to go out there when they're moving.
Yeah, come on, Dan.
I'm not.
You sit all day.
Yeah, you can't hunt at midnight.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I know. I'm well aware.
Yeah. Yeah.
Time for everybody.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. I just had Work Sharp Sharpeners on. They're all excited about the Carl Chevrolet Work Sharp promotion we're doing next month.
You know, I used mine because I have one from, I think he gave it to me last year.
Mm-hmm.
After I shot my deer, those things work like a charm.
Yeah. Now, what are we doing with? Are we doing if you do a test drive, you get to win one, or how are we doing this?
Yeah, test drive. Well, I mean, we can talk about it more, but test drive sounds good.
So if
that doesn't mean you can come in and like test drive 10, just so you know that.
No, I already got one. Yeah.
You could have Outdoors Dan ask your name.
Yeah. What's your name? Yeah, I think if you go do a test drive at Carl Chevrolet, no purchase necessary.
Yep.
Just come out and kick the tires on a truck.
Yeah, I'll kick them with you.
Yeah, Joe's going to draw a winner at the end of the week.
Yep.
How's that?
That sounds good.
Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
Or do you want to do who can rotate the tires fastest? Put a truck out there, have them rotate the tires and take a time, and then the winner gets one. You want to do
You
that?
make these games too hard for everybody.
I don't even know if I could do that, to be honest
I
with
couldn't either.
you. Yeah. Yeah. G. Oh, 15 minutes and 20 seconds.
And that's only one tire.
Yeah, just one tire.
Yep. An hour just to do all four of them.
Yeah, that's crazy. Anything going on at the Rock? Did I just see that as soon as I bought that truck, you got more incentives in?
Incentives changed on Tuesday, and it's no. Don't worry, nothing happened with the Trail Boss. So
Okay, so I didn't miss anything. Usually, I buy a vehicle, and yeah, I actually I don't know if we talked about this on the air or not. I traded my ZR2 in and I bought a Trail Boss because I was getting to I drove. Remember, I bought that ZR2 and I drove to Alberta, Pennsylvania, Ohio. I had 31,000 miles on it in a year and a half. So I went ahead and I got me a black Trail Boss, and I actually like it. The 24 Trail Boss is nice. They did some. It's different than the 20. The red.
21 you had, I feel like.
Was it a 20 or 21?
One of the two, maybe a 20.
Yeah, but I mean they changed some stuff in those trucks.
They did, yeah. The biggest thing will be the dash and the screens and more technology. So that's the biggest thing. That was changed in basically 22 and a half, because there was two designs in 2022.
Yeah. So, I'm getting 19, almost 20 miles an hour, or 20 miles whatever it is.
20 miles an hour? Man,
Yeah.
You're not going very fast.
20 miles per gallon.
Unhitched the plow on that one.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
But the incentives did change on the 20, but the Trail Bus were not affected. This is probably the biggest rebates we've seen in probably 3 years, I want to say. So there's on 23 LT half tons, there's up to $6,750, and that's just rebates. That doesn't include discount. And then if you're a Costco member, then there's an extra $1,000 in rebates. So there's up to.
I got the Costco, but I didn't get no $6,000.
Well, because you got a Trail Boss.
Well, I might have got a half ton if I knew I was going to get $6,000. You didn't tell me that.
Well, your Trail Boss is a half ton, just so you know that.
So I could have got $6,000.
Yeah, if you would have waited.
Jiminy Christmas, Smelter, you're killing me.
Come on, Dan, you got to play the weight game.
It's to everybody else's benefit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it, man. I'm done.
Advantage.
I've had it. I'm tired of getting shafted.
It happens.
It's the General Motors Outdoors Dan just bought a vehicle. Let's just give everybody else a deal promotion.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, like I said, it's to everybody else's advantage.
Yeah.
Hey, you're here for the people, Dan.
But those are good through the end of the month. So we have some. We don't have many. We don't have many 23s left at all. We got quite a few 20. And there's some decent rebates out on the 24s and end of the year stuff. So it should be a busy month for everybody. So.
Well, now see, I don't feel bad about getting that bug shield out of you now. I
never feel bad about anything.
Yeah, well,
that's true. Absolutely true.
You know, let's be transparent here.
Yeah. Well, that's all right. I wrote. You're in my book now. I took notes.
I've been in your book for 20 years.
Yeah, well, that's true.
That's also very true.
All right, where can they find you?
I'll be here all day, 1101 Southeast, World Labor at the Rock.
All right, see you later. Merry Christmas.
You guys have a great one.
Bye.
Goodbye. Gosh, that's $2,000 I lost out on.
That's great.
It's not great. I could have used that. I could use that money. I could have bought arrows.
Dan, you know what's happening. It
is a freaking conspiracy.
You are
man.
giving back to the people.
I'm just telling you, it's a conspiracy. All right, do I got to take a break?
Yeah, sure do.
All right, I'm gonna fishing reports. Black Hawk Lake, crappie bite affair, percher fair, Ada Hayden Lake, trout's good, cast inline spinners, small jigs, blah blah blah. Big Creek, walleye are fair. Tried jigging shad imitating plastic. Shut up, Andrew. Imitating plastics in 12 feet of water or less in the upper half of the lake. Pleasant Creek Lake. It's water temperatures in the low 40s. Crappie bites slow. Muskies are fair. Walleye are slow. Lake McBride. Crappie are fair. Muskies are fair. Walleye are slow. I'll do the rest when I get back on 1350 ESPN. I think he owes you $6,000. I hear you, Jeff. Amen. He owes me a hunt now. He owes me something, Ken. Jeez. It's not Joe's fault. It just, I don't know why they do that. Every freaking time I buy a vehicle, it always comes out, I could have made or saved more money. So the moral of the story is, if I tell you I'm going to buy a truck, wait 3 weeks and then go buy one. Ugh. Gosh.
pod options. They're quiet and maneuver easily within the blind. All models can handle consumer.
I got I got Milo locker certificates to give away when we come back.
Setups with Fourth Arrow camera arms. If you're looking to tape your hunts this season, check out FourthArrowCameraArms.com. Outdoors Dan approved for the field for great video action.
If bow hunting or archery is your passion, get to Archery Field and Sports in Altoona and see what's new in your sport. Archery Field and Sports has been helping archers and bow hunters for generations. They have the experience to help you with your purchase and help you reach your goals. Archery Field and Sports carries archery gear from Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, and Bear, plus all the top extras and accessories you'll ever need. Mark and his staff are trained on all the latest tuning and setup techniques.
Are you on patrol?
And are experts at personally fitting you to the bow you want. They also have a 40-yard indoor range that will help.
No, I thought you were going to be down there today.
Archery Field and Sports has leagues and personal
Anything?
training sessions available for you to train for the upcoming seasons. That'll help you fill your tags.
Anything happening?
Field and Sports at East 56th Street in Altoona. Open Tuesday through Sunday.
Well, Tommy would call you if something was going on, wouldn't he?
Go to archeryfield.com or call 515-265-6500.
Okay. All right. All right. I just wanted to check in with you real quick. I'm actually doing the radio show right now. I'm on a break, so I'm gonna head down there later. So I'll let you know if I see anything.
The Worksharp knife and tool sharpener is
All
designed
right,
to
Bubba.
sharpen
Thank
every
you.
knife you own. By using
Bye-bye.
changeable, flexible, abrasive belts, the sharpening system is able to sharpen a variety of knives, including curved and serrated knives, tonto blades, fillet knives, gut hooks, axes, and even
How do you work that blah 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 lure? What lure?
and flexible abrasive belts to
What are you talking about, lure? What are you talking about, Jeff?
Worksharp knife and tool sharpener is assembled in the USA by a family-owned and operated company. Customer service is always a call away. So if you love the outdoors and depend on a sharp knife, consider checking out one of the Worksharp knife and tool sharpeners or the Worksharp guided field sharpener at a store.
Boy, this show went quick.
Or anytime at Worksharp.
We're almost done.
That's Worksharp Tools.
Get good guests on there talking about good stuff.
Fit your next outdoor adventure. There's one place in Ankeny that's your one-stop outdoor shop. That's Sportsman's Warehouse.
Oh, fishing report. Gotcha. You just reel it in, Jeff. Just cast out and reel it in slow.
A success.
Blah, blah.
Sportsman's Warehouse carries nationally known brands that have been tried and proven in the field.
It just says use jigs or live bait along the rocks in 10 to 20 feet of water. That's all it says. Reel it in slow. Rod tip up. Doesn't even say that. I added that.
Sportsman's Warehouse has all the footwear and clothing choices.
Now he's playing Freddie and the Funky Bunch.
Oh yeah. Are outdoors in comfort and style.
Just sent you a trade.
Traveling, you can also go shop 24/7 at
getting rid of
sportsmanswarehouse.com.
I traded. I sent you Brent Aubrey and Josh Jacobs for AJ Brown.
Warehouse in Ankeny.
All right, I'll review it.
Let's talk about a story, an Iowa story about a dream that took several years to come true in Osceola.
Yeah, Rick said he's got his Norlander socks on.
These fine distilled whiskeys, gins, and vodkas were born from
I'm telling you, Rick, those socks are worth their weight
It's amazing
in gold, man. They're just they're awesome socks.
and how each spirit tastes.
I got mine on right now.
with every sip, from the
Don't
honey
believe me?
whiskey to the whiskey and cream, or the robust mulberry gin.
Right there,
American
buddy.
gin or
Right there.
vodkas. Revelton
See 'em?
Distilling visitors can't believe
Norlander socks right here, baby. Woo! Look at them babies. Comfy.
Wednesday through Sunday in Osceola. They're located at
I wear them every day. I love my Norlander.
Revelton Distillery fine spirits are also available at your local grocery and other retailers around Iowa. Please check them out online at reveltondistillery.com or visit them
That
at
hurt.
the distillery if it's time to celebrate or just time to sit.
Yeah, I just heard something pop in the old hip when I put the leg up on the counter. Yeah, not good. Not good. All right, 244-1350, 244-1350. We're going to have to do rapid fire trivia. I got some Milo Locker deer certificates to give away. Just make sure you haven't won anything in the last 30 days. 244-1350. If you hurry up, I'm going to give one or two away. They are great. Patrick has his on across the timber. I'm telling you, you want to keep your feet warm? Get some Norlander socks. NorlanderSocks.com. 244-1350. You want a free deer processing from the Milo Locker? Light them up. Just make sure you haven't won anything in the last 30 days. We're going to do this rapid quick. All right, Spirit Lake, black crappie bite's good. The gills are good. Yellow perch are good. Walleye are good. Minnows are working good on the walleye at Spirit. East Okoboji, the lake is almost entirely covered in a thin layer of ice. Black crappie bite is fair. Try minnows and plastics. Black crappie, or bluegill, are fair. Small piece of worm in deeper water using wigglers or a slip bobber setup. Walleye are fair. Yellow perch are fair. There's your fishing report brought to you by Sportsman's Warehouse. All right. We're going to go to the phones.
All right, we'll see if we can get here.
First up is. I'm waiting on Andrew. First up is. Kent. Let's go see what Kent's up. Good morning, Kent.
Good morning, Dan.
Where you at? Where are you calling from?
Ankeny.
Ankeny? How's things in Ankeny?
Colder.
Colder?
Colder. It got a whole lot colder than yesterday.
Well, yeah, it was like 75 degrees yesterday. It was crazy.
Yeah.
If he takes that trade, I want to play in your league next year. Petey's not taking that trade. He ain't going to do it. Kent, where did I just buy my my Trail Boss from?
Well, that would be Carl Chevrolet, right?
Dang, 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 dang. Dang, dang, dang. All right, we'll call you back after the show. You got a Milo Locker certificate, buddy. Congrats.
Awesome. What motor did you get in it?
Pardon me?
What motor did you get in it?
I got the 6.2.
Ooh.
Yeah, I always buy. I bought last 3 trucks. I've got the 6.2. But hey, I got to run, buddy. We're running out of time. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Appreciate you listening. All right, who's next?
We got Pete.
Pete. Good morning, Pete.
Morning.
Pete, have you won anything in the last 30 days, Pete?
No.
Are you sure, Pete?
I'm sure.
You sure, Pete?
Yep.
Are you sure, Pete?
I'm positive.
All right. Pete, if I...
Out.
Huh?
I've been holding out for a Milo gift card.
Oh, have you really?
I do.
Okay, all right. Pete... Boy, I could be really mean right here. I could say... Huh?
You usually are.
I'm not either.
I got the button question on the bow one time. It took about 2 hours to get the answer for.
Yeah. What was the name of the button on the riser on a bow?
Yeah.
What was it?
Wasn't it like the Braxton button or something like that?
No, you still got it wrong. Pete, what season are we in Iowa right now for deer?
Second shotgun season.
There you go. Ding, dang, dang. All right. Congratulations, Pete.
Thanks, buddy.
All right. There goes Pete. That's Pete the Donut Man. That's why I was giving him a hard time. All right. I got the winners. Man, that was easy. I got rapid fire in.
And you have time left over.
And I got time left over. All right. Norlander Socks has got a big sale going on. Tall Socks 20. Get you 20% off. Those thigh-high alpaca socks. Boy, those are... I wonder if those... Are those thigh-highs or is that for ladies?
Try it out, Dan.
Yeah, I don't know if... I don't think I can wear a thigh-high.
Just try it.
Yeah, well, anyway. Go on norlandersocks.com and check them out. Tall Socks 20. If that's not what you want, if you don't want thigh-highs, Outdoors DN10 will get you 10% off. But anyway, if you buy a pair of socks or whatever, send me a copy of the receipt or the order. Make sure the date's on there so I can see when you did it. And I'm gonna do a bunch of Christmas drawings here pretty quick, and I'll throw you in there for the drawings. Let's see. I got my deer back from Milo yesterday. I got some cranberry wild rice summer sausage. I got some honey barbecue sweet sticks. I got some stuff. So there you go. Jones Brothers Taxidermy. If you need to get a taxidermy mount, 515-249-4362. 515-249-4362. Don't forget to check out Respect the Game TV and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We appreciate you doing that. And that's it. I'm done. Get out there and go hunt. Have fun. If you're playing fantasy football, Andrew is no longer first place. Andrew's out of the playoffs already. Wah, wah, wah. But I got to say, Andrew won last year. He did win last year.
I did. I'll take that.
Yeah, he did. So anyway, I'm not saying anything else because I want to jinx myself. We'll be back, God willing, next week. If you need to see what's going on, just go to the outdoorcallradio.com. That's the website now. You can always use outdoorsdan.com too. It still works. It'll just take you to the outdoor call. Until next week, God bless you, and be safe out there. We'll see you next time. Bye! All right, I got to scoot, guys. Have a great weekend. Good luck out there. Plan your hunt your plan. I will see you on Wednesday, if not before. Thanks, everybody.
Parenting struggles, anxiety.